Hey everybody, your old friend Razmere is back, and you know what I love? Video games. You know what I love more? Badass video game characters. They make a good game into a great game. So I'm gonna count down the top 5 most epically badass video game characters. And you know what? I'm gonna need some help. Oh, lovely!
Yes, Razmere.
Get your sweet self over here.
Hey.
Hey, lovely. You ready to help me do a countdown?
Yes.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's count this down.
Yeah.
Alright, let's lay down the law of this list with some rules. Number 1, original game characters only. Nobody from a video game adaptation of a comic book or movie. Otherwise, we'd have Judge Dredd, half the cast of One Piece, and Guts from Berserk on this list. Rule number 2, no blank slate customizable characters like from Skyrim, though that game's awesome. Rule number 3, no robots or power armor.
What about Mega Man?
Well, I'm sorry, but Mega Man's a robot. He's not eligible to be on the badass list.
Aw, man, come on.
Hey, little guy, listen, I love you, but all your badassery is built in. So, yeah. You know what? Dr. Light did build a badass robot, so honorable mention goes to Dr. Light.
Well, at least that's something.
Dr. Light rocks the house. Dr. Light rocks the house. Dr. Light rocks the house. Rocks the house. Rocks the house.
Also, let's give shoutouts to Leon Kennedy, Dirk the Daring, Ryu Hayabusa, and Red, the Pokemon trainer. Oh, no, not Ash from the TV show. Red, the Pokemon trainer. There's a difference.
Hey, number 5.
What are you doing?
Go on the internet. Boo! Just a joke.
You got terrible taste.
I'm sorry.
Heather Mason from Silent Hill 3. Now, you may be wondering why some teenage girl fresh from the shopping mall is doing on this badass list. Well, yes, at first glance, she looks just like the type of girl who would be the first to die in a horror flick. But holy crap, does she buck the hell up. A true badass isn't just someone who never breaks down and succumbs to fear and sorrow. A real badass is someone who picks themselves back up afterwards. Heather faces the fearsome horrors of Silent Hill head on and smacks them in the face with a sword and gives them a boot to the head for good measure. Heather Mason, proving that not all teen blondes in a horror story have to be idiots. Wait, she's not a real blonde?
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know.
Don't you think blondes have more fun? Hey, number 4.
I don't know what that is, but I like it. Jim Raeder, the bourbon cowboy of the far future, founder and leader of Rainer's Raiders. He started off as just a marshal of a small space colony, but one alien invasion and a few political betrayals later, and he's the full-on hero of the Terran Dominion. Now, I know what you're gonna say. But he uses power armor. You said no power armor. You have to make Master Chief number 1 on the list now. And that would be true to some extent. But here's the thing. Raeder can kick your ass without power armor. Hell, he takes on a full-on, fully suited space marine in a bar fight without breaking a sweat. He doesn't even pull a gun. That is badass. Right there. Crystal clear. Purest definition of it. Don't even try to argue it. Jim Raeder. One of the biggest badasses in space in all of StarCraft. Well, until the next game comes out where you can play as Sarah Kerrigan. Hell yeah!
I don't want to have this conversation again. And fix my damn jukebox.
Hey, number 3. Wait, Mole?
Hey,
What are you doing?
sing it along.
No! No!
I thought you wanted to... No! I could have filled this entire list just with characters from Street Fighter, but that wouldn't be fair. So the number 3 spot goes to Zangief, the red cyclone from the USSR. Just look at this guy. He probably has more testosterone flowing through him than actual blood. His fighting style consists mostly of punching and throwing people around, and then finally slamming them headfirst into the ground to finish them off. Yeah. I wouldn't want to fight this guy. You see, most sane people train for a sporting event by going to the gym and lifting some weights. Zangief wrestles bears for training and wins. If that's not badass, then, well, I don't know what is.
Number 2.
Any character in Final Fantasy acting as a monk or black belt. Even if the character is a little goofy or some might consider them annoying, it still takes a lot of chutzpah to walk up to pure malevolent evil and punch it right in the face. Oh no, we are being chased by an evil ghost train. Whatever will we do? I know. I'm gonna suplex it. Whooper! Yep, that just happened. Probably the most famous character to fill this role is a barmaid from the city of Midgar, Tifa Laka. This brunette beauty boasts some battle scars, but isn't afraid to beat the ever-loving crap out of a megalomaniacal demigod. Or whatever the hell Sephiroth was supposed to be. So yeah, I guess the number 2 spot technically goes to Tifa. You go, girl! God, did she just spin him on her finger like a basketball?
Number 1.
The ultimate soldier. Master tactician and expert in hand-to-hand combat and advanced weaponry. Big Boss from Metal Gear. The man's so badass, they just tried to clone him a bunch of times instead of making a super soldier serum like in Captain America. No power armor, no magic future weapons, just a tranquilizer pistol and a hunting knife is all he needs to take out an entire army. Living up to his first codename of Snake, he can sneak into the enemy base undetected, and by the time his presence is noticed at all, it's already too late for the bad guys. And if he does get caught, he can survive any torture the psycho commies can dish out, then break out of prison and wipe that base off the map. Afterwards, he'll just sit back, relax, and have a go at a beautiful blonde babe. But that's only when he's not fighting dragons! Yeah, he fought dragons. Another reason he's so badass is that when he's met with not just physical obstacles to overcome, he has to face personal, mental, emotional stuff as well. What does it mean to be a patriot? Do I have what it takes to kill the one I once called master? Is my side really the good guys? Why does that guy shoot lightning bolts? You know, deep stuff. The kind of questions we all ask ourselves. And that's what makes Big Boss so badass. He has strength of body and of mind. Big Boss, the number 1 a badass video game character of all time. It's scientifically proven. There's just no arguing with it. I'm sorry. Nope, nothing you can say to change my mind. That's it. Metal Gear!
In my time.
And those are my top 5 most epic, most favoritist, badass video game characters of all time. You know, until other games come out.
I really liked how you had some women up there, and I think that's really cool.
Come on, well,
Just keeping it.
Well, thank you, lovely.
Just keeping it diversified.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Well, anyway, I want to thank you for helping me count down this list.
You're very welcome.
And until next time, everybody, I'm Razmere.
I'm the lovely assistant.
Later.